Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Planting with Jewelyn. In today's video, since it is my day off from vending, teaching, or dancing, it is a work from home day. I'm creating art and gearing up for a very busy weekend vending at 2 flea markets, and I'm going right back to Las Vegas for my last work week for the month of July. By the time this video goes live, I'm thinking I probably will be in Africa, and we'll see when I come back from Africa what the status of these plants that I'm going to be planting up today will look like, and I can figure out to see if I need to switch them up or maybe put them in the greenhouse. So there's a few things I want to take care of, and they're here in my potting tray. The first thing, and stick around because next week Monday you'll see another Planting with Jewelyn houseplant edition as well, which is the next video I'm filming after this. I'm breaking it up in 2 separate videos. So if you guys remember a while back, my mother plant of my watermelon peperomia was looking really sad, and I seen another watermelon peperomia in East Bay when I was doing plant shopping, and literally the plant would just droop and look really crazy and ugly. And that's just the look of the plant when it starts growing out. It's up to you if you want to keep the plant like that, but for me, this plant is very easy to propagate. As you can see, there's a lot of water roots and then a lot of new growth. Probably out of all of the cuttings that I did take from the mother plant to just kind of fix up the look of it, half of it survived, half of it didn't. Maybe I could have done better, but I wasn't home and I just kind of let it be. But maybe if you're babysitting the cuttings and looking at it every other day, maybe you can catch it and maybe save it. You can always do it by a leaf cutting as well. But I'm really happy. Half of it survived, half of it. So I'm really happy at least half of it survived for me not even watching it. So what I want to do is put this in a planter by itself. So I'm going to work on that. And let me see here, what do I have? I'm trying to look at like planter options. I mean, a part of me wants to put it in the greenhouse and let it live in the greenhouse because the mother plant is doing really good. I also could put it back in the mother planter and make it fuller again. Let me think about that. In the meantime, I'll come back to that. I have a variegated syngonium that was part of a plant tray from a subscriber a while back. It was not looking good. I had it living in leca. Look at all of the roots. I feel really bad. Like, I want to put it in soil. So we'll work on that. The mother plant is living in the same style of planter. I think I'm gonna just leave it in this one. Part of me just wants to put it back with the mother plant, but I don't want to mess with the mother plant. It can kind of be a finicky plant as well. My mother plant that I have now, I believe is my second one. My original one I bought many years ago in Las Vegas didn't make it. I'm trying to think if I was even able to get cuttings from it. I don't want to bury it too much on the bottom just because of the baby growth happening that I want to make sure is exposed. I think we're just gonna let it be. Make sure that I don't cover the babies, and once they're all rooted up, I'm sure it'll start looking good, but for now we'll just leave it like this. Ideally, I just probably might put it in a nursery planter and just have it live in the greenhouse until it gets more fuller and strong. That may be the case that I might do. I'll think about it for the rest of the day. Okay, next one I want to do is the variegated syngonium. I'm just going to put it in a white nursery planter. I can just put this back in my bathroom. I just wanted to take it out of leca because the vessel that it was living in was on the small side, and I want to see how it's going to do back in soil. So that takes care of that. One of my Pilea babies also living in leca in the bathroom. Look at this root system. So I want to have it go in a nursery planter as well. This can go in my greenhouse. I could technically even take this to the Las Vegas house just because I have a huge mother plant and I'm not gonna take any more babies from it. I'm just gonna let it live a full life, but I can easily take this one to Las Vegas and maybe put it in one of the new planters I have sitting in my room and see how well this plant does. But it's not like I bought a house plant for the Vegas room, and I'll be stressing out that I spent money on it and if it's gonna make it with my schedule and the living conditions in my room for plants. So that's the cool thing about plants. You can propagate and make more babies. So that probably might go to Las Vegas. And I'm sure I have a cute white planter for it there. The one that I want to take care of in today's video is my variegated rubber plant, the Ficus elastica, one of my favorite plants. I have a huge burgundy one here, and I believe I have a small one living somewhere either in my greenhouse or in the studio. This is my original one. This is several years old, but look at how tiny it is. It's in a nice white planter, and I got this maybe couple weeks ago, and it's just been waiting to get planted up. So I'm just gonna put them together and put it back in this planter. So what I want to do is take this out of the nursery planter, see the condition of the plant. I don't want to mess with it too much. Alright, so looking at this, I'm gonna make a decision here to do a few little snips here. It looks like this plant is going through something right now, but I feel like I can still save the plant. I hate to cut the leaves off, but not touch the white sap. There's some new growth happening here. Okay. Just a little so that they can all fit together. And I'll mix this soil with mine. I don't want to get the white sap on me either. Here. My small little one. I think I probably had this for 4 years maybe. Okay, let's get some cocoa for the bottom. And we'll just have mines. Which looks sparse. Maybe this side, and they can live together for a little glow up here. Looks really good. I do need to go with a Q-tip though, because I see something funky growing on it. I don't know if it's spider mites or what, but a quick Q-tip and some soapy water can clean it up. So that looks really good. We'll put this on the side. Just clipped a few. Alright, the last thing I want to do is get this one into a white plastic planter for my friend's hair salon. I hope I can make it tomorrow in time. And I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to disturb the root system. I just want it in a white plastic planter. I don't know, maybe she might want to put it in a different planter to match her salon, but I know they're new colors. And I wanted the Chinese money plant for good luck, and it's a easy house plant where it doesn't require much of anything. And I feel like this plant is so good for businesses. So that was just a quick little thing I wanted to do, was switch it in a white planter, and I'll be gifting her this tomorrow, and I'll share that probably on maybe Thursday's check-in or on the vlog channel. Taking this to her hair salon tomorrow. So nice. So I got some soapy water and some Q-tips, and I don't know, I've never seen this before, but something is on this plant and I want to take care of it before I bring it back in the house. Let me find it. It was on my purchase plant. So I literally just rub up against whatever I'm trying to take off. Mealybugs, spider mites. And take care of the problem. Nice new leaf on the top. Gotta be careful of the white sap. Those leaves just were not looking good. I don't know what this is. It's white and it's like, it looks like little dots. Let me see if I can find a good section so I can share on the channel what I'm taking off. My neighbor's chicken in the background. It's in my backyard. Okay, so if you see here, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but they're little itty bitty dots, and I'm like, what is that? I'm gonna try to see if I can scrub it off with my Q-tip and save the plant. My neighbors just got chicken over lockdown, so there's a lot of chickens in behind my house. So see, it's all over the plant. I hope I didn't buy a sick plant. But I'll check on it when I'm back from Vegas. I don't know about that leaf. I'm gonna probably trim it off. Whatever is on it is probably, I feel bad. There's a little browning there. Anybody else that needs to get scrubbed? Trying to avoid, I look under the leaves, you know, when I see something suspicious growing or living on the plant that I want to get rid of. Hopefully with me doing this can control the issue, but I definitely don't want to take it in the house with this problem. Let's see. There's a little soapy water. While I'm like literally, you know, things like this with a huge collection. I see a section here with some white growth on it. I don't know what this is. Sound off in the comments down below if you know what this is. It's like little white spots. My allergies is kicking in. With hundreds of plants and my schedule of not really being here, if I see something, I'm gonna attack the problem right away and try to catch it before it gets out of control and worse. I think that's it. I believe I'm good. I just want to make sure I don't touch the white sap from the parts that I cut. and I'll look at this plant when I'm back in a week to see if more of that white spots starts appearing again on the plant that I brought home. But this has been with me for a couple of weeks now. Maybe I just didn't see it, you know, maybe it wasn't as big of a problem until now. I think I'm good. I'm gonna disregard these Q-tips and wrap up the video. Alright you guys, that is gonna wrap up Planting with Jewelyn Houseplant Edition. I feel really good because I finally was able to get my peperomias in soil. I may just put this in a nursery planter and use this planter for another plant because it's not the greatest looking cuttings, but they're rooted and I believe in them, and the babies down there and more babies to come. But ideally I would want to probably put this back with the mother plant, but this plant is very finicky, so I don't want to touch the mother plant. But glad I was able to get these to root, and that's half of the cuttings that I was able to save, so that's nice. And then we also have my variegated syngonium that's been living in Leca for a while. It was struggling when I got it, so I'm glad to see some new growth. And this can just go back in my bathroom. It likes the humidity in there. This one I'm going to take to the Las Vegas room. I was able to switch this really quickly into a white plastic planter so I can gift this to my friend tomorrow at her salon. And I'm also happy I got to at least take care of whatever situation was going on with the plant that I brought home, as well as put my original plant in the mix with this one. But I'm gonna just kind of keep track, you know, because I don't know what's going on with the plant, and hopefully whatever I did was able to save it. Before I end today's video, I'd like to do a plant friend shout out, one of my favorite things to do on the channel, and this one is going to go to Houseplants 168, posted up a week ago. It says here, finally a planting video, yay, been waiting for this video, thank you. Well, here I am with the planting video, and hope you guys enjoy seeing you know, these little things are important for me when I have a moment. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I wanted to do this for a while, and I need to take care of this because I'm gifting a plant. So if you have a few minutes and you want to take care of some plant chores, turn this video on and hopefully this inspires you. But stick around for the next Planting with Jewelyn, which I'm about to film, where we're going to be working with all new plants, and I believe 2 of them are repurchased plants. So I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with me on the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. Between the main channel and the vlog channel, you get a video each and every day. I hope this inspires you to add a little green in your space, and you will see this in phase 4 for the Las Vegas collective. And I'll see you soon. Until next time, aloha from sunny Santa Monica, California, and the plant babies.